All right. I'm not even ready for this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. No, I'm not. Now, I'm ready. Beer, 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 beer all in my belly. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review, but not just any Rooski Brewski review. We have again the 2018 Craft Beer Advent Calendar. And I know what you're probably going to say. Why the hell did you not do a live stream for beer number 9 for December 9th, last night? And the reason being is that I was in Hamilton on the 8th doing a I Heart Beer and Mac and Cheese Festival with Black Oak. And when I came home on Sunday, I was so beat and just so dead that I couldn't bring myself to enjoy a beer at home. So today's your lucky day. You get a double feature, which is awesome. You get yesterday's beer, number 9, which is here, and you get number 10, which is up here. And while I was away, I also got some decorations put up. Pretty cool, make it a bit more Christmassy. So that's always fun. So let's start off with, well, number 9. Ta-da! Galaxy Hoppy Belgian Blonde. Interesting. Where's this from? Ugly Duck Brewing Company. And where is it from? Product of Denmark. Very, very nice. Coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. I was about to say alcohol by beer, but alcohol by volume is the correct one. And we don't know, what am I looking for? The IBUs. Hopefully we find some. Let's actually put that in here. Ugly Duck Brewing. Ugly Duck Brewing. There and on Untapped. Ugly Duck Brewing. Perfect. And perfect. They are from Denmark, so it's DK. Or .dk, sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find IBUs. That's what we're looking for. Won't be Christmas. No. I don't think it's here. No, it's not here. It's not on the website. Very, very interesting. Okay then, what about Untapped? Untapped showing anything? 50. There may be a bit of a discrepancy here. This bottle is showing it at 6.5% ABV, and Untapped is showing it at 6.5 for the bottle. Untapped is showing it at 5.6, so a little switcheroo there. And only 15 IBUs. So this could be the exact same in the IBU department, but I doubt it if it's 6.5%. But we shall see when I crack it open. So this is a Galaxy Hoppy Blonde. Very, very nice. Let's crack it open and see what we got. Nice crack, a little bit of air, and is it coming out of the top? It's sort of rising. It's continuing to rise, but it stopped. I think we may be okay here, guys. I didn't even show you the logo. Here's what the logo looks like. Very, very nice. Space guy took off his helmet and is kind of just floating around there with some beer and just some planets in the galaxy. Very, very cool. I'm pouring it into my Budweiser pint glass because why not? See what this beer's about. Let's get some head on there. Come on, get a little bit of head. That's always nice, right? A little bit of head on your beer. Looking at the beer, oh, I wouldn't say it's super blonde. It's definitely a bit more orangey in color. A little hazy. Nothing super, super crazy, but still decent bit of haze. Some sediment in the bottom. Nice, just a little bit of head on top. Not too bad. Let's have a smell. Mmm. Ooh. Florally, caramelly. Toffee, butterscotch. Slight citrus. Maybe some orange, some coriander. Interesting. A very, very interesting aroma. Let's have a sip. Ooh. Oh, that is quite hoppy. Wow. That is decently hoppy for sure. Very, very nice. Hoppy, malty, almost like an in-between of like a West Coast IPA and a like it's more of like just more of a maltier beer. Very, very interesting. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah, you get your nice lightly piney, grapefruity hops in there, but also with a nice like caramel, toffee, butterscotch sort of maltiness going around on it. But it's a good balance. It's a good balance of half and half, malty and hoppy. Pretty well carbonated for sure. Goes down quite well. Medium, I'd say moderate mouthfeel. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Mm. Mm. I like this beer. 6.5%, but it's not super intense. You know, it's quite, the drinkability on here is really, really well done. I think people can get away with enjoying a few of these without getting overwhelmed in any sense of it, whether it be your taste buds just being blasted by hops or alcohol or something like that. Pretty good. Solid beer. Solid beer, Ugly Duckling. Or Ugly Duck Brewing, sorry. This beer does have a description on the back. It actually has some good information on here, which is pretty awesome. First one in the series so far. Only took to the 9th day, but that's okay. Excuse me. Wow. Sorry. This beer's getting me a little burpy. So let's read it. Galaxy Hoppy Blonde. Belgian blondes are wonderful. The beer and women both. Clever. But as always, we like to twist traditions a bit. Using authentic Belgian yeast and only Galaxy hops, this beer that has that twist to it. Spicy and fruity aromas and a somewhat hoppy taste is a result of our brewer's take on how a blonde should be. Or could be. Because the Belgian blondes are still wonderful. Belgian beer, Danish style. Brewed by, I'm going to butcher this, sorry, Inzelev Brygery. Inzelev Brygery. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know. I don't speak Danish or anything, but very, very well done job so far, sir. Or ma'am. Not sure. Product at Denmark, 330ml bottle, 6.5% alcohol by volume. There is sort of, I wouldn't say it's an ingredients list almost, but there's contains barley malt in many different languages. It seems very, very nice. And here as well, best before the April 7th, 2019. If you go month, day, year, or if it's day, month, year, it's the 4th of July, 2019. So it doesn't say day, month, year, or month, day, year, but still, very good. Best before date on there. Easily legible. Backside, very, very nice. But yeah, really cool logo. Really good beer, though. It's got a nice balance between nice presentation and descriptional stuff, and also a solid tasting brew. I like it. It's hot. It's got that hoppiness, a little bit of melon going on as well, and then transitions over to that very nice maltiness with the caramel, the toffee, butterscotch, even a little citrusy orange, maybe even slight coriander going on in there for at least my taste or what I'm getting. A little grassy, a little weedy, or like hay. Sorry. Very, very nice aromas and flavors. Just chock full of greatness, which is awesome. Moving over to the website now, uglyduckbrewing.dk, the Denmark version of their .com. You go over to the Ducks, which is the beer. Excuse me. And I can't find it here. Yeah, Miami Vice Pale Ales, Follow the White Rabbit, Foxy Brown, that sounds fun. Foxy Brown. Putin Imperial Wheat Stout, that's a very clever name. Hoppy Christmas, Ugly Christmas Imperial Brown, I'm pretty sure. But I can't find this beer. I can't find Galaxy. I know I'm in the right place. I know I'm in the right place. The Duck Farm. Some interesting stuff. Interesting. Yeah, so I can't find the beer on the website. It's not listed here. It's moving over to Untappd, seeing that it is put at 5.6 and 15 IBUs means that there probably is, some. There was probably a rendition, a first rendition of this beer that then, did its cycle, ran out, didn't keep it on the website. It was a one-off sort of thing. And then they brought it back for the craft beer advent calendar. Very understandable on that point if that is the case, which makes sense of why it's not on their website, but still would like to see it there. But that's okay if it's a very short release, limited release kind of thing. Not the end of the world. Still, beautiful beer. That's one thing I love about this craft beer advent calendar is that you get beers from around the world that you can't get ever again. I don't know the next time I'm going to have a Galaxy Hoppy Blonde. Unless I go to Denmark, maybe hunt it down, but not anytime soon. So this is definitely a solid treat, just as well as with this whole big box of beer. But yes, finally moving over to Untappd, Galaxy Hoppy Blonde by the Ugly Duck Brewing Company has been given a 4.1 bottle caps out of 5. That's out of 322 ratings. Excuse me. Now it looks to me that these ratings are partially from, I guess, the original rendition and this edition for the craft beer advent calendar. And it's listing 15 IBUs and 5.6%. This is 6.5, like I've been saying. And I think IBUs wise, I wouldn't put it at 15. I'd put it maybe at 25, 30 at the most. It's nice. It's got that nice little bit of hoppiness going on, but nothing intense. Nothing super high on the IBU scale, in my opinion, but still a very, very solid beer. With that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to my ratings on this Galaxy Hoppy Blonde. That's a beautiful beer. And I still have some in here. This is for after. I'm going to save this because I still have to do number 10. But beautiful beer. Galaxy Hobby Blunt. I love it. 6.5%, 25, 30-ish IBUs, I want to say. Nice use of hops. You know, grapefruit, pine. You get a light, nice little hint of melon in there. Then you also get those malts. Those, you know, you get that caramel, you get the toffee, you get the butterscotch even. Then you get some, you know, citrus. A little bit of orange, a little bit of coriander even. Just ever so slightly on each of those notes. Like on all of them. But they work very, very well. Make a tremendous beer. And I'm super pleased. This has been a damn delicious beer. Oh. Disregard that last sentence, that oh. Um, just a message. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're rolling on. See, this is the thing. When you go live, you don't know what could come your way. Stuff happens, and we're all good. Disregard that. Galaxy Hot Blonde, Ugly Duck Brewing. Damn good beer. Solid 9 out of 10 for me. I think it's amazing. I'm very pleased with it. Drinkability is there. Flavors are there. The array of flavors, but having them also all flow together perfectly. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As for presentation, I like the logo. Very colorful for sure, even though it has some deeper blues, darker colors. Amazing, amazing. Nice description on the back. Perfect. Love it. ABV listed, I guess, you know, contains barley malt. Makes sense. Still, don't mind that. And the best before date. Perfect. All it's really missing is the dedicated ingredients and IBUs on here. And that's not the end of the world. That's totally fine by me. I would like to see it for sure. But you know, if it's not on there, can't do anything about it. It's okay. As for the website does look very nice. I'm going to click on a beer and just see sort of what kind of information they give. And they give actually some decent information. A little description, the list of malts, the list of hops, your ABV, your IBUs, very nice. Aroma and taste. That's quite nice. That's actually quite nice. Quite nice information. Nice little picture. Well done website. Presentation. Presentation pretty good. Presentation gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me. Quite impressed with it. Very, very, very nice. Awesome. Thanks, Ugly Duck. Now, we're going to do a quick transition. Meaning nothing real special is going to happen. I'm just going to put this beer off. Don't want to put it back on my desk over here so I can save the last bit. Have my parents try some. And we're going to continue on. After a second. I got to wash this glass first. Okay, we're back, and that's what matters. Glass is washed, or rinsed out, kind of thing, so there's no residue, there's no water. Get it all dry, get it all perfect. And today is beer 10th? No, it's December 10th, with blah, 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 blah. Which means we are moving over from beer number 9 on December 9th. We are doing the 10th beer, and yes, it is cracked. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is. I had my parents put it in the fridge for me without me seeing, and they put it back in, so that's the reason why it's cracked. Flappy, flappy. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to pull out a beer. Pull out. Oh, that's nice and cold. It's nice and cold. This is also by Ugly Duck Brewing Company and Hom Beer. Every second beer, every even-numbered day, is a collaboration beer between the previous brewery and another brewery from the same country, usually, most likely. This is an export lager, old school beer with a new school twist, a collaboration between Horn Beer and Ugly Duck Brewing Co. Horn Beer, I'm guessing, is also from from whatchamacallit, Denmark. Horn Beer. Brewery. I don't want double. Is it double horn? No, this is just horn. Horn beer. Horn beer. Horn beer is also from Denmark. Very, very nice. We're gonna bring up that website as well. This is an export lager. What's the ABV on this? Let's see. 5.5% ABV. So it's nice. It's not higher. I mean, it's not. It's a bit higher than 5, which I always like a lot. Sort of a bit more plain logo. That's the word I'm looking for. Still very nice. The font's done really well. It looks old school. Just like they say, old school beer with a new school twist. Very, very nice. Little bicycle. Looks like to be on an old piece of like paper or something. I like it. It's very, it's sort of, I wouldn't say retro, but sort of vintage, almost. Vintage look to it. Very, very nice. But without further ado, guys, let's crack this one open. That one seemed to have a tighter seal on it. That's one thing. Oh, wow, that came back to me. Getting attacked by the bottle caps. But that's one thing I do have to note between these beers is that... Give me one second. Who the hell is interrupting my beer live stream? Okay. We'll call them back later. But yeah, one thing that I wanted to know is that with all these beers, every collaboration beer that I've gotten has seemed to have a tighter seal on the bottle versus the beer coming from just a single brewery. Even with the last one, the Galaxy that I just did just a second ago, that one didn't have as tight of a seal compared to this export lager. Now that's something just to note. And I want to know if you guys who also probably have the craft beer I've encountered, if you've noticed that as well, because I don't know, I find it a little weird. I find it a little slightly concerning because some of the beers have been, been introduced to outside air with a looser seal, and thus, in turn, that's a lot of words, bringing down the carbonation and overall, I guess, just affecting the beer itself. So I just want to point that out and also get your feedback on that if you've experienced the same thing as I have. But that's okay. We are drinking this Ugly Duck Horn Beer Collaboration Export Lager. Let's pour it up. Let's pour it up and see what we got. See how it compares to the other previous Galaxy Hoppy Blonde. Very, very nice. See, this one gave you a lot more head, which means it's nice and fully carbonated. Still, for a lager, slightly hazy. Very nice. Definitely slightly lighter in color, but not too much versus the Hoppy Blonde. Still, yeah, but slightly hazy. Very, very nice. Nice bit of just ever so slightly off-white head. Let's have a smell. See what this is. I'm kind of excited. Export lager. Ooh. Ooh. Those are some deeper notes, especially for a lager. Very deep notes. Deep notes of like, yeah, dark toffee, rich caramel, dark butterscotch, slightly earthy, I want to say even, slightly grassy or green or hay-like almost. Sweet though, sweet. Smells sweet. Smells bitter but sweet. That smells amazing. Why am I wasting time? Well, let's get into this. Very malty. Very, very malty. Very, like, toffee, caramelly, like. Definitely, there's a nice little aftertaste there. Sort of spicy almost, like it's type of spice. But I'm not sure yet what it is. We gotta keep on drinking, guys. So cheers, everybody. Keep on drinking yet again. That's cinnamon. Like a very, very light cinnamon. Clove, nutmeg, allspice. One of those four. One of those four, just ever so slightly. Sort of little bit of spice, little bit of spiciness. Not like heat spicy, but a nice little spice going on in there. Ready to finish after that nice toffee, butterscotch, caramel forefront. That's interesting. Very interesting lager. Moderate mouthfeel. Definitely a bit, in a sense, thicker than a regular lager. Very nice. Finish is a little bit more, I guess, there's no real lingering flavor. Little grassy little hay. Yeah, nice little spice in the end. Ever so slightly though, just a very small hint. Um, so it's not overpowering. It's just a nice like, hey, I'm here. Here's a little bit more flavor for you. Taste buds, enjoy. Sort of how it's going on for me. That's sort of how I see that flavor if it was a caricature, almost. Very nice though. Definitely more deeper, slightly rich flavor to this export lager. Definitely compared to all these our like American lagers and Canadian lagers. Not too bad. So, what's this? What does a mouthfeel mean? Is it overly carbonated, no carbonation? What does it mean? So mouthfeel can mean the level of carbonation in a beer. You know how carbonation, I guess, almost feels like when your foot's asleep, but for your tongue. Kind of. That's how that's the best way I can sort of describe carbonation as a feeling. So that is one aspect of it. The other aspect is how viscous, how thin or thick a beer is or a liquid is in general. Just like how water, pretty light. It has a very light mouthfeel, almost airy because it's water. It's pretty thin. But if you're looking at, say, syrup on pancakes, and you pour a bit too much syrup on your pancakes or something like that, and all you get is syrup kind of thing. That's a thicker mouthfeel in terms of I guess viscosity. Other than that, sort of just how it sits on your tongue, I guess that goes hand in hand with viscosity. And also, I sort of take it to a different level also of just how it goes down and how it sits in your stomach. Some beers, sit a bit heavier. Your bourbon barrel imperial stouts, stouts, porters, stuff like that can sit heavier, in your stomach versus a lager. Or when you're looking at IPAs or pale ales, stuff like that, usually milkshake IPAs, and I guess any beer that has lactose in it sort of has a bit more of a creamier, a bit thicker of a mouthfeel, and then in turn will sit a bit heavier in your stomach, and you'll kind of feel it. Not to get mixed in with bloatedness being the carbonation, and you feel bloated, but heavier, as in like you just had a thicker liquid sort of, sit in your stomach. However you want to interpret that, you go for it. But that's sort of what mouthfeel is, or at least my definition of it, description of it. I'm not a professional by any means. I just review a lot of beer. But thank you for the question. Appreciate it. Great beer though. Smooth, moderate mouthfeel, very, very nice. Great flavor. What are we looking for now? We're looking for the beer again on the Ugly Duck Brewing website, which is uglyduckbrewing.dk, Denmark version of .com. It's not here, obviously. It's a collaboration brew, so it's a very, very limited one-off. If it's available in Denmark, that's awesome. If not, and it's only available in this, well, too bad for you, suckers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If everybody could try this beer, you gotta try it. You gotta have it. You gotta have all these beers, good or bad. Just try it for the experience. Is there an English website? Okay, perfect, perfect. Also, I brought up hornbeer.dk /UK for the English version because I got here and it was all in Danish and I can't read it. Let's see if this beer oh yeah, this beer is definitely not here. They have a crazy amount. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of different beer on this website, and they got some really wacky like artwork. It looks like it's hand drawn or like stuff by like an artist or something. This is wacky. They all don't make sense to me. This is the Hornbeer website. Guys, just go take a look at hornbeer.dk. Interesting, interesting. What's the word? Front picture, logo. There we go. Just not description, logo. That's what I'm looking for. Very interesting. Thank you, Hornbeer, for that crazy. Wow, it looks like stuff people would see, or how they describe like an acid trip. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Untapped. Untapped. Perfect. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let's actually bring up the website. Not the website. The export logger, though. Here we go. Why are we going to Untapped right now? I didn't even look on the bottle. Guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We didn't even look at the bottle, and I'm almost done this beer. I need to pour just a bit more in here to get through this. Perfect. That's a bit better. This is a bit better. We're doing the bottle right now. Sorry, a little scatterbrained. That's okay. Ugly Duck and Horn Beer Export Lager. Old school beer with a new school twist. A collaboration between Horn Beer and Ugly Duck Brewing Co. 5.5% ABV. Unknown IBUs, not listed on the bottle, not on the website, not on Untapped. There is a description though. Thank God. I love these descriptions. Ugly Duck and Horn Beer Export Lager. This beer is brewed using only Danish Pilsner malt and raw wheat, then bottom fermented and matured at low temperature for 2 months. In that sense, it's pretty old school. But we use tropical raku and mosaic instead of the traditional German hops to give it a new, slightly spicy twist. That's right. Together, it gives you a subtle yet intriguing aroma and fine taste. Jorgen and Gunhild from Hornbeer visited us for the collaboration, and together with a bunch of our volunteers, the first brewing day turned into a party. Just like I should always do. They turn out to be. I can't speak. And that's the idea with this beer. Great for partying and great for subtle drinking. Enjoy. Brewed by Inslev Bryggen AS. Product Denmark. All that fun stuff. Contains barley malt, just in case you're allergic. And this beer, the expiration date, or best before date, sorry, is 10/07/2019. I figured out their code. It's day, month, year, because the other beer, Hoppy Galaxy Hoppy Blonde, was 04/07/19. So it's day, month, year. So both beers are expired July. That was the 4th, and this is July 10th, 2019. So very good expiration date listed. Great stuff. Great stuff. It has that little bit of spice going on. I like that. I got that. You know, every day, I always try beers day in and day out. And sometimes I think I'm just kind of bullshitting what I taste, but sometimes, you know, I get a pretty right on the money. And then again, you know, everybody tastes something different. So, who's right and who's wrong? Kind of really what you got to boil it down to, right? I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, very nice description. Great to hear that became a party while creating this beer. I love it. Again, nothing on the website. they're right. This beer is a good happy medium as far as beers go, where you can, sit back, relax, enjoy it, but at the same time, it's a beer that is, you can have a few without getting, like I said, even with the Hobby Blonde, you're getting your taste buds overwhelmed. If you have, 2, 3, 4, 6, depending on who you are, at a time in a sitting. Some beers, they can taste amazing, really great flavor and all that fun stuff. But having them one after the other can really do a number on your taste buds. Or at least for me personally, some of the really hoppy beers, you can have one, and then you got to move on to something a bit lighter. As terms of at least IBUs, because man, they can get a little much. But both of these beers by the Ugly Duck Brewing Company have been extremely easily drinkable, even like sessionable. Even though the alcohol by volume, especially on that, Hoppy Blonde, isn't the most sessionable alcohol by volume number, but still, as far as flavors go, mouthfeel, I guess in a sense, the toll it would take on your taste buds. Sessionable all day. Very nice. Now we can move on to Untapped. And the Export Lager by Ugly Duck Brewing in collaboration with Horn Beer has been given a 3.12 bottle caps out of 5. Seems really low. This is a great beer. I love it. 164 ratings. Interesting. Very interesting. Cool. I love it though. I think it's great. It's got a great balance of nice, you get those nice malty flavors. You get a little bit of spice. You get a little bit of hay going on. You get some great moderate mouthfeel. Just delicious. Unlike any other lager I've had. Phenomenal. Cheers my final sip, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff for sure. I got some here to give a little bit to the parents. Enjoy the rest for myself. Very happy with this. So Ugly Duck. Damn good job, guys. Great additions to the 2018 Craft Beer Advent Calendar. Very pleased you guys got to team up with these guys here and send out to us in Canada some amazing beer. This Export Lager. Wonderful. 9 out of 10 as well. Solid brew. As for presentation, again, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'm up for that. All it's really missing is a dedicated ingredients list and IBUs, but it has the rest. It's got your ABV, best before, brewed on, description, solid. Nothing on the website, but that's fine. That's understandable. It's a one-off, limited edition. Get it while it's hot. So very well done. Very well done beers overall. Just a solid brewery. If I ever get myself out to Denmark one day, I'd definitely check out the brewery. Definitely worth it. Then again, I would check out a lot of breweries wherever I go because I love beer and more beer is always better. Well, guys, we've done our double feature for the night. Coming up on 40 minutes here. Few little interruptions, but nothing too bad. Oh my god, I almost kicked everything off. That's not good. Maybe I should stop. But no, I want to thank you guys again for joining me, Maplewski, for all these lovely beers. I'll be back tomorrow sometime. Probably late, because I have late shifts now, later shifts than I did previously. So, beer reviews will still be coming. They will be out later, but the best part is if you can't catch them now, you can always catch them the next day because they stay on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube, for that. But yeah, where am I going with this? If you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Maplewski, it'll be greatly appreciated as well. Thank you again for joining me for the Craft Beer Advent Calendar. I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. Just think, 14 days away. 14, 15 days away, and Santa Claus comes to town. So enjoy. Make sure your beers are cold and your tummy's full. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. See you tomorrow.